Now guys, welcome back to my channel. In this part of the series video, we are going to test the flash point. Now this is where most of the people are excited to see the flash point of the first crude oil you obtain from this trash, whatever people call trash, that is gunias, wood chips, plastic, cardboard, anything that has a hydrocarbon base in it. How we obtained this, I have explained. How we have obtained this upgraded crude oil, I have also explained. And how we have obtained petrol also, I have also explained in the video. Now whatever you see here is all the products that you get from this. That is even including the black carbon. Now let's test the flash point, because this is why you click to this video. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for more information on how we can actually benefit from all this. A tip you need to know is that, do you know, by the way, trash in the world has reached to the volume that it is estimated now to be worth billions of dollars if it can actually be used for such purposes. Now let's test the flash point. I should talk less and do more. This is crude oil without it being processed. You can see it's very kind of thick. It flows so slowly. I need it not to spill on the table. You don't want to make a mess. Now let's test the flash point. Now this is very dangerous. Lighting fire next to flammable liquids. As you can see, it's not explosive, not at all. But in itself, is it flammable? Yes, very flammable. As you can see, in itself, is it flammable? Let's try that. See, very flammable, very flammable. So now let's test the second product you get, which is the upgraded crude. Now this crude contains more of the lighter molecules, more than this, so we should expect it to be explosive, but not so explosive compared. Oh man, I'm remaining too much sticks, so this has to be very precise, so bear with me. Okay, it should be very clean for you to even see how persistent the liquid is. Now watch this closely. It's very light, and therefore it pours faster and easier. As you can see, it flows very easy compared to the rest. Man, it's gonna spill. I don't want it to spill. Now let's test it as fast as possible. See, it is explosive, but not so explosive. Oh man, I'm gonna cause a mess right here. If I burn myself up, guys, make sure to continue with this work. Continue with this work to make sure that the world ends up being greener than it is right now. This is very risky, so please guys, don't joke around with fire and flammable liquids like I am. But I'm doing it because well, this is for you. Now let's move on to the next test. This has to be much stable than before. Let's make sure there is no stuff that is remaining that can actually alter what we call the results of the experiment. This has to be a controlled experiment. So like you can see now, so the pure stuff. This is beautiful, just beautiful. The thought that we can take stuff that we previously thought is not useful to this stuff is just amazing, guys. This is very amazing. This can actually change everything. This can make us, take less of the crude oil from the ground and use more of what we have mined already and thrown away, discarded to be less useful, or even make our own crude oil. In fact, imagine this, growing plants just to make crude oil. That's almost kind of green. Why? Because this plant extracts the carbon dioxide from the air, makes it into its own biomass. Then we use that biomass to make this. Man, that can be life-changing for the planet. So now watch this closely. This is very flammable. If in fact let's just pour a little bit of it. You can't even see it. It's very, very clear. Oh, I hope this match lights faster. It has evaporated so far. Ooh, you can see that. And I want you to watch so closely. Watch how fast it ends up, you know. Look at that, and it's off. Do you see how clean that fuel is? That is very, very clean. It's so clean that I would actually recommend you to use it in your own engines, because actually I've tested it on motorbikes, generators, and even cars. I'll post a video on me testing this liquid, and look at the purity of this stuff. This is just marvelous. So for everyone who has stuck around to the end, I'll say thank you, and make sure you like and subscribe so that this video can actually reach many of the people out there, because I believe this can be an opportunity for so many people out there to benefit from the fact that they thought this stuff was useless and worth to be thrown away. Trash in everywhere, even the oceans. It's even estimated that in a few years to come, pieces of plastic or plastic itself will be more than the number of fish in the oceans. That's mind-boggling. That's a lot. We actually even are estimated to eat a plastic, the same credit card you use. Humans on average feed, we can say that, okay, this is out of research. It is estimated that we actually eat plastic, tiny bits of plastic. It's called microplastics all around us. We actually eat the same amount of plastic as equivalent to you eating a credit card. I don't know if it's every day or every week, but that is just